Daffy Duck in Hollywood for the Master System by Probe. Very good music. Doesn't seem like an easy game. Doesn't have passwords or saves. It has... I think it says 18 levels. Hang on. I forgot that information yesterday. Nope, this is wrong. This is another game. Not yesterday, like Friday. It's 18 zones, 6 levels. Right, so... yeah, it's 3 screens. Because the first screen will have access to 2 levels and 6 zones. So it's 3 full screens. I don't think you get boss fights. We didn't get any boss fights before, so we might not have any of those. Yeah, let's get back to the game. Of course, it will be, even though we have played it for like 1 hour, we are going from... Wait! Oh! It's a dumb hardware thing. If you reset it, the music keeps playing. The music is playing. I press reset. It keeps playing until the logo decides to come up. And this is actually the... It's a good rendition of this song, but this is like the weakest song in the game so far. It's Probe, and it feels very Europe computer platformer, which is not bad, of course. Now, the manual doesn't say anything what the difficulties do, but we're gonna keep trying to beat it on normal, as we always do. Very few games I had to lower to easy. Actually, I only remember one. Let me start the timer. I only remember one game, which was one of the Genesis Joe and Mac. That one normal was too jacked. And technically, you could say we also did that with Tasmania for the SNES and Roadrunner for the SNES, because I used live codes for those because they were impossible otherwise. Alright, start game. So technically we'll have to redo these, but I have finished these 3. But we need to learn, I want to play the ones I haven't finished first to learn everything, so like when we get to these ones I already know how to do them, kind of. Now, the main problem we've had with these was the Duck Exorcist. Was enemies popping out of literal nowhere. Right, now this one I do recognize that it's there. Also, you have to keep moving, otherwise the game deletes you. Yeah, the graphics are really good. There is a ghost somewhere in here that popped out of it there. Like, either you memorize it or you just go... Oh, secret. What is that? Oh, it's a weapon. Apparently. Doesn't look necessarily better. Another secret? What is it? It's... Oh, there is another thing. Extra life. Very careful. This weapon doesn't seem good. Oh, this weapon, it's one of those that you don't have to touch the bubble. What are you doing? This one is probably gonna drop. No, it's gonna go the other way, okay. Very slowly, because enemies can pop out of nowhere on this stage. I kind of want that. That's insurance. It's a mushroom. I do need to go there, because you do need... It's one of those games, and I don't like this kind of mechanic. It's one of those games where you have to kill everything. What? Okay, they very dramatically fall. Okay, what's here? There's a lot of secrets on this stage. I think it's the first stage. Oh, that's a continue! That's the first time we found a continue. The clapboard. Is that thing called a clapboard? Does it give you the clap? Oh, we finished? I don't know about this guy. Can you pop up again? Because I don't know if I have to kill you or not. Yeah, I still don't know if you do or not. Dark Matters! Yes. You know, I think this is the first Daffy Duck game where he's not Duck Dodgers. I think every other game that is called Daffy Duck is actually a Duck Dodgers game. I missed both. It's fine. I didn't want to grab this, but it's not optional. Okay. I think that is going to give me... No, I don't... I thought that looked like a triple shot or something, but... And, you know, we've been doing very well here, because that's what you want to do. Oof. I was gonna say that's what you want to do, not losing your lives. What just happened? Like, of course we lost everything now, but... Apparently that green thing was a death pit. Some sort... Ew! Yes. So that doesn't look like it, but that's a death pit. Killer Kudzu. That's an eye that shoots a flaming eye. And you can't kill it. And you can't go up those inclines. Forgot about that as well. So we had gotten 2 extra lives, they're already gone. Where is the thing from here? I can't land on the... Can I stand on top of this? I can. Okay. Got that, at least. Alright, so that's tricky. You have to land on the eye that kills you. It doesn't kill you, in that case. And there's shit down there we might want. Okay, that incline is different. This one we can land on, but that has to be done later. What about that entrance? I can't possibly jump high enough to get there. Okay, okay. Okay, this spider will come down when I go under it, which is a bit tricky because it's very close. Yeah, as I said. There is this... Okay, this is from before. Now this is the second weakest song. It's not bad, but oh. Anything else? You have to stick around for those to pop up. An extra life. Good. It is the evil twin. I told you, Mystic Theory. But it's still a human. I assure you, still human. That's a very human thing to say. Holy shnikes. Alright. Did we get all of it? PD. Yeah, no, we didn't get... We got... Ooh, we got so close to getting everything, actually. Okay. 2. I think this game is beatable, you just need to be very patient. And careful, and patient, and go slowly. I just wish I could stand still. That's a zombie. Or whatever that thing is supposed to be. I wish you could stay still without dying so we could process things properly. What is that doing? I go down there. I don't know. I'm not gonna land on that. Oh. Okay, can I? I can. This thing does that, so I think I have to wait for safety. Okay, this is not gonna... Yeah. Left some enemies behind. Wait. Oh, that's death. It doesn't look like it, but it is. Yeah, so is this. Interesting. This could actually have something back there. I don't think it does. I don't want to risk it too much. Okay, and I have to keep going back and forth so the bomb doesn't drop. Oh, you can cut it from there, but that would be too risky to try. Because if it wasn't there, we would die by falling to the death pit. Oh! Oh, that item is like a screen bomb. That's why the guy turned into a bubble right away. No, I jumped too early. You have to wait for the thing to fire before you jump. For safety. Okay. Wait, this might be a thing. Let me check. It is. No, we can't go back from this. Like, oh, there was a... You have to stick around a bit on these areas, see if there's any more pop-ups popping from the ground. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that we can't go back from here, so I have to try and go down slowly. I couldn't. It's fine. Oh, that's a... I don't know what that statuette is. I get the feeling that that's what we're supposed to find on the stages, but if that's the case, we're kind of screwed because we haven't found those in most stages. Yeah, I don't need that right now. Yeah, I don't think I should. Well, it has to be a secret. There we go. That was very scary. Yeah, I don't know if that... Like, because I know that's not a life, and I know that's not a continue. But I don't know what it is. Okay. Zombie. Zombie. How do I get there? That's an extra life. We lost it. It doesn't respawn. I don't know how I could have gotten it. Careful about this. Ooh. I don't know what that is. I didn't get... Oh, okay, this is a troll. Like, if we go there, we can't climb that. We get pushed down into death. So we don't want it. shit. Oh, I didn't know what the skeleton did. Wouldn't expect him to throw a body part that he might be using at me. Doesn't feel very safe. Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. Hello there, crab meats. You thought the evil twin is the one with facial hair? Yeah, that's what makes this one tricky. Welcome in, crab meats. That's, you know when it's truly evil, when he defies expectations like that. Okay, but I can't get up there from here. Can I jump on anything here? Nope. Wait. Ah, yes, the Daffy theories. Wait, how the hell would I get there? Oh, there is running. The game has running. You have to shoot and hold. Oh. Oh. That explains some of the things we wanted to do. We couldn't. Okay, this is probably hanging from the hands because it's death down there. Shit. So that's for last, going down there. Daffodil. Isn't daffodil like a plant? Is that like the thing that throws the little white things that float with the seed? A flower thingy, yeah. I have no idea what those are called in my language. Flowers are great. Yeah, they're doing their thing, they're fine. Okay, why did I fail before with these? You have to go all the way here just for that guy. This is... landing on those hands is too hard. And I don't know if that guy stays dead. Probably not. Which means I have to go back there. This is way too tricky and I can't put my finger on why. Oh, the guy did stay dead. Like, it's not a full tile that you can grab on, it's kind of thinner than the tile that you can see. No, I forgot to jump there, I didn't... This thing doesn't look like death to me. That's oh yes, dandelions. It's, if that's how pronounced. Yeah, no, that you're right. That's the one I was thinking of. Oh yes, the bomb drops. I can't get distracted by chat like this. Stop trying to... Oh, this guy forgot. Okay, I can't... Now that I know how to run, I can probably go here. No, I can't? Well, it does have this little ledge, so you don't quite die there. Okay, yeah, and you have to come here because there's this guy. It's usually yellow. You know what you're thinking of, dandelions. Okay, okay, so I did get the wrong one. Oh, so that's... running is how you get to that other one that I was thinking of on the previous stage. The little corridor up top. Okay. Well, we're learning. That's such bullshit. Because you can't go in there while the platform is there. But you can't just go right. You have to like do a jump before it disappears. It's very specific. At this segment. Well, we're getting a lot of practice here. Yeah, I know. It's like half a second of iframes. Give me a break. Did you see that? I grabbed, but I still... Oh, this guy doesn't respawn. I forgot. Well, this is the first time we've had a continue, so... He meme is not a scene for you to... Okay. It's not a scene for you to use, not a command easy to do in OBS. I'm glad. I'm very glad to have been part of your... Oh, if you hit the wall running, you do that. Whatever that was. I have to... I'm very happy to have been part of your stream structure. I was shooting! Why didn't it... Okay, quick explanation. I was complaining about something and I hit the space. I do that sometimes. I touched the space bar by accident and it sped up to death. Menu broke. Probably do something more fancy later. I have a list of things I want to do on my stream. Most of them are based on suggestions from chat, but I haven't had the time. I need to extract the gracias from the mice in the Speedy Gonzalez game and put it as a sound alert for starters. But I have other things written down. Yes, yes. I'm gonna have beans tomorrow. I might have a guess yes tomorrow, not today. I'm gonna be eating feijoada, which is a Brazilian dish that takes beans and pork, and it's freaking phenomenal. If you have someone that knows how to make one, like, they can be very greasy. And not that good, depending on who makes it. I mean, there is, when it comes to pork, in general, I have one person that I trust. Like, I don't eat pork, like, outside of my house or outside of this person's house. Like, everyone makes it too greasy and disgusting. You making beans tomorrow? Good? Beans are freaking good. Welcome in Games of VHS. Yeah, ours are black beans. And then we have some farofa to go with it, which is like this. It's so hard to explain what farofa is. It's freaking amazing. It's like this. Imagine if you grabbed a potato. Okay, but it's like not a regular potato. It's a lot starchier and denser than a regular potato. And then you roast it. And then you grind it into a coarse powder. And then you put it in a pan with some butter and a bunch of other condiments and herbs. It's amazing. And it's good with beans if you have them as we do with the broth. Because then it absorbs the broth. There's a thing here? No, I don't think there is. So it gets like... It's phenomenal. All Brazilians love farofa. Farofa. F-A-R-O-F-A if you want to look it up. See what it looks like. A lot of people like it. It's not difficult to make, but a lot of people don't know how, so we have like ready-made farofa. Where you buy it in a packet. It's not bad. I kind of like it, but it's not as good as the homemade one. You can even put, some people put like sweet things in it to spice it up a little bit, like those like raisins or banana slices. I really like falafel with banana. You love black beans, takes a lot of skill to make them not boring. Yeah, they're kind of like where I live specifically, the region of... That guy was not there, that's not fair game. The region I live in, black beans are kind of like the preferred kind of beans down here. It's actually not that easy to find other kinds of beans, so people do know how to make them black beans down here. Like really freaking savory and with a thick broth, so it's really good. You had Wendy's. Yeah, I have no idea what Wendy's is like. I like how... I know it's not necessarily good or anything, but I really like that you guys have a place that's literally called International House of Pancakes. I don't know why I think of that when I think of Wendy's. I think it's like a very American thing. Oh, that was it. Okay, we were very close to finishing the stage. Burgers, lots of bacon. We had cheese yesterday. And my wife had a cheese with bacon. If you don't know what a cheese is, it's a hamburger that's wide instead of tall. And she had some with bacon. I had some with... Mine was with chicken hearts, which is like one of the most traditional ones down here. I don't have it often because it can be quite heavy to eat. But man, does it taste good. Lots. Yes, lots of bacon. Very important. Okay, I can't land on any of that. I want to see the... hitting the wall. He's big. Look at that. Look at that animation. How much detail can you put in a console this old, man? That's fantastic. That's a trap if I stay there for those. No, no. Shit, that was tricky. Oh, you tricky bastard. Okay, we can't go yet. I mean, technically you don't want to go through the stages too quickly. You want to find the secrets to get the extra lives and continues. But it's always a risk. Like, the longer you stay on the stage, the higher the risk of death. No, there's a secret over to the top left. Always got to see any Master System games on Twitch, oddly fascinated by them. Me too, but I grew up with one. I can tell you that this is not representative of music on the Master System. This is way better than the usual. For games that don't support the FM chip, of course. Also, like, Master System has such better colors than the NES. Not dissing on the NES, of course not. But as a kid, I was always surprised by how much better the games I remembered from the Master System were compared to the NES ones. Which might be a matter of preference, of course. Even knew it existed until 5 years ago. That's me with lots of those computers like the Amiga and the Commodore 64, because we didn't have those. ZX Spectrum, all that shit never got down here. I say this a lot, I need to play more Master System games on stream. I have a few that I've never heard anyone talk about that I really like. Similar with microcomputers, yes. Master System looks great. It does. The Master System has two problems. I mean, three, technically. One is, of course, it didn't have a good library of games. especially in the US. Second is the sound chip, which is jacked beyond belief. And third, and that's a technical issue, it doesn't support sprite flipping. So when you see a game like this that has all these animations, they are taking double the space on the cartridge. Which means that they can, it's much easier for a Master System game to have different sprites for facing left and right, because they already have to use the memory anyway. The visuals play with your eyes well. Yeah, they're easier to read, in my opinion, a lot of the time, because of the colors. I want to play there is this one Donald Duck game on the Master System that I rented and I loved as a kid. I think it was called the Lucky Dime Caper. It uses a hammer. I think that game is way better than Quackshot. My personal preference. I want to replay it. I haven't played it in decades. Of course, the is this a trap? No, it isn't. The Ghostbusters game on the Master System is way better than the NES version or the Atari 2600, but that's doesn't mean anything, of course. Rastan, of course, is freaking phenomenal on the Master System. I remember really liking the Master System port of Dynamite Ducks, which is a game that people don't talk about. Was this Sega arcade game? Enjoyed a lot. Admiral Akbar thinks otherwise. Yeah, it's always a trap for him. This guy's not even human. What are you talking about? Okay. Lucky Dime Caper is one of the best Master System games. I'm glad to hear that, because I'm always afraid that it's just my memory of it. There might be like, oh, you played it as a kid, so you think it was good. Now, I'm glad to hear it's actually good. I need to get back to it. And of course, Phantasy Star, man. Phantasy Star, as much as I freaking love Dragon Quest, and I like it to compare it more to Dragon Quest than to Final Fantasy, personally. I think Phantasy Star is better than Dragon Quest 1 and 2. And it's just... It was like my first JRPG, so like I'm biased, but I think it was like one of the best introductions to the genre I could have had. Quackshot. Quackshot? I always wanted to play it because it seemed to be so freaking good. I remember playing it at one of those shops where you can pay by the hour to play video games. When I played it recently, it wasn't anywhere near as good as I remembered. Ruston Port is really cool. It is. I played a lot of Master System ports that are not good, but I liked them because it's what I had, like Moonwalker and Golden Axe. I'm pretty sure Golden Axe on the Master System is terrible, but I loved it because it's what I had. You know what is a freaking amazing game on the Master System? And I want to play it, but it's really hard. I had it and I never beat it. Ken Seiden. Is this game where you play as a samurai? It has like some of the best graphics on the system. The music is banging. It does support the FM chip, so if you play it on emulation nowadays, it sounds out of this world. It has like training levels and I don't know, man, that game is phenomenal. I could never beat it as a kid. It has a map of Japan, it has a level select. I could never beat it as a kid, but here's the thing, I didn't have the manual to the game. And I've learned in recent years that the manual has a code, like how you use continues. You have to like do a button combination to use continues, and of course I didn't know that, so I couldn't beat the game without continues as a kid. So who knows, maybe I can beat it. The boss fights on that game can be a bit jacked. Ken Seiden, but it's a single word. Ken as in the fighter. Seiden, S-E-I-D-E-N. Ken Seiden. Here's the continue. It's a very... Oh, that's a devil duck. It's very good, man. It looks good. It sounds... The music in that game is... It sounds so freaking traditional Japanese. It's... There's a thing here. Here. But we're not getting all of it anyway. Okay, but before we can open this, we need to grab the devil duck. Which is gonna be risky because it's gonna shoot at us and it's probably gonna kill me. Before I can... No, it just moves. Okay. Let me grab the insurance. I need to come up here to kill this guy. Don't drop there. Because there's death down there. I don't remember what came after it. What is after death, chat? Does anyone know? I know it might not be like the kind of question you would expect it from this channel, but we need to find, like, Mystic Theory might be able to enlighten us. What comes after death if you don't have continues? Also, can you get continues? Do you want continues? Now that's an even better question. Would you want a continue, or would you rather just restart the game on a different difficulty setting? Roll a different character instead. Would you guys prefer to just roll a different character because you don't like the stats on your current one? Is that too heavy for this stream? I apologize if it is. Roll a new character. Yeah, probably. But what if it's all randomized? What if it is all randomized and then you're like, no, I want a new character, but okay, but it could be worse, and then you have to start thinking, how worse could it be? And it could be a lot worse. Yeah, that. Got it. Then you make the best of it. Bad characters can be a lot of fun. Sakura, that's one of the most interesting things I've ever heard, given the context of our discussion here. I just want to say that I appreciate you saying that. It sounds kind of awesome in a lot of ways. I like how does the saying go? I like the cut of your gib or something. It's pretty good outlook on life. Okay, but was there anything up here? What's the point of the... Oh, there is this... Okay, what is it? It's an extra life, okay. You missed the context. I was talking about... if you die and you don't have a continue. And then I asked if you would rather have a continue or would you just prefer to roll a new character. D&D player for 30 years. You know, it's weird. I wanted to shoot up here, but if you jump and shoot, it doesn't work. But if you shoot and jump, if you hit the ceiling, he does that animation. I just realized. Looking at me without facial hair reminds you of Rowan Atkinson in Blackadder. Hello there, Gibbets. I'm gonna... Does anyone get... Looking at me without a beard, does anyone get... What's the name of that guy? That comedy actor from Ghostbusters. Does anyone get vibes of that guy? Because I kind of got it. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Either works and is the story character is dead in that universe. Which comedy actor though? I know that. I mean, look at my face. Which one of those hint is not? It's not yet. No, not Dan Aykroyd. The one that worked on trying to remember, Groundhog Day. Bill Murray. You can think of me as Bill Murray. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Do I have Bill Murray vibes a little bit? Because I got that, like, looking at myself. I was like, oh, that's... I'm not happy about it. Oh, did we get everything? Fuck, we missed one. Definitely not Bill Murray. Okay, you know what? Honest to God, I'm glad to hear it was just me. Nothing against Bill Murray, but I think he looked... I think part of his success as a comedy actor is that he looks dumb. No offense to him. Nobody will believe me. Okay, so we learned those stages. I have to remember these ones. You have a point. I mean, what? Okay. No, maybe this is normal, but it feels bugged to me that we spawned here. No, this is right. This is okay. It feels weird. Oh, extra life. This is a game where if you had a... It would be a lot easier with a guide, potentially, because you can know where every life and continue is. And then, of course, it would be like, oh, careful here, there's death around the corner. Too fast for me too. Fucking rad to meet Bill Murray, at least in passing, though. Would it... I might be misremembering it. I think Bill Murray was reported as being kind of a dick? Or am I misremembering it? I think he has no patience for people. Which I can respect. We know what they say about never meet your idols or something. He's not for doing random photo bombs. Yeah, that's fine. And I know there is that one guy that asked for his autograph on his forehead, and that one was cool. That one was cool, and he autographed as something like Justin Bieber or something instead. No one will ever believe you. That's from one of those meets with Bill Murray, you're right. I think he's probably a cool guy. He might be just a little bit abrasive, which is not necessarily a problem, of course. Don't meet your heroes, thank you. I didn't remember how it went in English. I had to duck because I'm a duck. No, but yeah, I had to duck here to avoid that. It has bad moods, which again he's allowed to. Yeah, he's not a dick or an asshole. He just might have a temper or moods. More than most people, which is acceptable. I mean, it's not his job to entertain us. Chevy Chase is definitely not to be a jerk. Always had an ass with Bill and had a big beef. I didn't know that, but yeah, I can picture Chevy Chase as being a dick. There was this one movie that was referenced everywhere. What's the name of that movie? I think it has Bill Murray in it. That has like a thing with golf and some guy who's on drugs. And it has a club in the name. I think it was the name of a Caddyshack, thank you. I saw so many comments about that movie, and I was like, okay, it's Bill Murray, it looks zany and shit. It's probably gonna be great. Honest to God, I watched it, I went through it, and I was like, I finished the movie, okay, I don't hate it, but I don't get it. I didn't like the movie. But you know it's okay, you're allowed to. I just thought it was gonna be a lot better than I found it to be. Which is a shame, because it's a cult classic, so I wanted to be good for me, but it wasn't. It's always so weird when a movie everyone is raves about and you get to it and you don't. It doesn't rhyme with you. It's bland. Yeah, that's the word for me. It was bland. I didn't hate it, but I would never recommend it to anyone. Oh. Caddyshack, Alex Murphy. I don't want to grab that, I want to save it for later. Which is gonna be tricky here. Ay, shit. It's a bit shit. Okay, you know, I feel vindicated. Because the internet tells me it's supposed to be freaking awesome or something. Oh, this was optional. This is like a very tricky spot to be in. It was optional. I can't idle too long. Got it. We're alive. Okay, wait for that thing. I didn't know that thing existed. Oh, okay, no, there is this one guy here. Is that good enough? It is. Spaceballs is freaking amazing, yes. We've gone played. Spaceballs is phenomenal. Alright, Sakura, do enjoy your rest after your long drive and visit. Did we get it? Did we get it? We got it. What does that give me? One life, I guess. Yeah, Airplane is good. Airplane 2 is bland. Does anyone feel that? Airplane is... it's fantastic, it's phenomenal. Like, so many amazing gags in that movie. Airplane 2, I watched it, and it... even not necessarily in comparison, it was very weak. You didn't catch the magic, yeah. Top Secret, I think I watched bits of it recently. I probably watched it back in the day, but recently I think I had a group of friends watching it and I got bits and pieces. It seemed good. Of course, the Naked Gun movies. I know people are very optimistic about the new one, but I can't be bothered with giving a shit about that. Like Airplane 2 get a lot of hate, especially from the creators of the original Hot Shots. Yeah, Hot Shots! Does anyone... those movies were like very freaking popular down here. I think I might have seen them as a kid, but I remember nothing about it. Does anyone remember those Police Academy movies? Were they good? I liked them as a kid. They were silly as in a, for a kid spectator. I mean, they were very popular down here. They played a lot of time on TV, but Men in Tights was good. Yes, I still remember this song. I remember the scene where the guy comes along and, do you guys want circumcisions? And what are those? Oh, it's this thing like ladies really like it, and then everyone, oh, I want too. And okay, but how does it work? And he pulls out this tiny guillotine. And now you just grab this and you put your thing in here and he puts a stick in there. And then you just... then they all recoil. No, I don't want a circumcision anymore. Police Academy 1 is good. Yeah, there were like 6 or 8 Police Academies. They're not great, they're kind of like sitcoms or have characters with one trait. Come do the one trait, everyone laughs, carry on. Alright, yeah, no, I think that's it, right? It's very character focused. There's this one guy, as a kid, I loved the guy that did weird sounds with his mouth. But I feel like that's not gonna work well for, like, an adult audience. I think I would. I haven't tried watching them again, I probably wouldn't like it. Silly fun, okay. Oh, I risked. That was a risk. Okay, this has killed me. These hooks are difficult to grab. I'm doing better, but they're still difficult. There's that guy hidden there. Okay, with the power-ups we got, I shouldn't be dying to those enemies unless I'm very dumb about it, which I often am. But, you know. Beeps and bloops guy. Is that the guy that was combing and goes, "We ain't found shit"? Comb the desert and they have this huge comb. One no one talks about but really is fun. Loaded Weapon 1, starring Emilio Estevez and Samuel L. Jackson. Do you guys remember that movie? I think it had Chevy Chase in it. There was like a Los Tres Amigos or something where they're like... I remember watching that a lot. What was it called? We ain't found shit guy was Romulan from Voyager. Are you shitting me? Vulcan. Yeah, the guy from the meme, are you friends? Yes, no. This section is so jacked. The Three Amigos. Yeah. That movie was a lot of fun. It was like... It felt unpretentious. Like, it's not like a work of art or anything. It's not like my first recommendation, but I remember finding it very enjoyable. I really liked that Wild West comedy with, of course, the one by Mel Blanc. I don't remember the name in English. That one is fantastic for way too many reasons. But I like that. I really like Blazing Saddles. Thank you. That's probably one of the like top 5 comedy movies ever, because there's a lot of stuff that's not comedy in it that's very interesting as well. I don't know, that movie is special. I don't like the ending of it. It's a bit dumb, but it's allowed to be dumb. But the one I was gonna say is the one with Mel Gibson, Maverick, which is not a comedy, but I've always watched it as a comedy. Even if it isn't. What is this? Okay. Ah, that one is junk. This was bad. Okay, try to do better. Yeah, that one kind of requires memorization because you drop there, you want to grab on the hook naturally, unless you look down before dropping. This is a patience platformer. Yeah, you have to look down and see there's those... It's like the only enemy that does that in the entire... I lost 2 lives to the same guy. Loaded Weapon 1 is the one who has Tinker is a bad guy disguised as a Girl Scout. That kind of rings a bell. Tim Curry is like top 10 cross-dressers in movies. Okay, we got insurance again. Going back to Bill Murray, Groundhog Day. Yeah, Groundhog Day is phenomenal. It has like the dumbest name in my language in my country. It was released as Spell of Time. And when you look at the cover art and it's called The Spell of Time, like not only does it give away a little bit of what it happens, it makes it sound like a romance or a rom-com instead of a straight up comedy. And there is romance in it, of course, but that's like the shitty part of the movie. You know, every movie has a shitty part and it's usually the romance part of it. I know it's integral to the plot for a number of reasons, it's still dumb. Wanna see the rest of the tier list? Well, we need to have like an honorable mention to Fanball. Right, you guys remember who Fanball is, right? Please tell me you have better memory than I do. We were talking about that last week. Bugs Bunny, no. No, we played a sports game with Tiny Toons where the password screen was supposed to have 3 cheerleaders, and it had like Shirley the Loon and Fifi. But then the third cheerleader, instead of having Babs or like Elmira or some other female character, they had Fanboy Furball. It was glorious, so we nicknamed him Fanball. The cat. Is there... I mean, of course there is. I'm not looking it up. And if you guys do, don't post links. Is there really Rule 34 of Fanboy Furball? Fanboy Furball. I'm messing up the names here. Because maybe seeing that password screen awakened something in someone at some time. They felt the need to express it, which is perfectly valid, of course. Never seen The Man Who Knew Too Little, maybe you should. Seen Scrooged a million times. It's funny that some of those movies, I might have seen them, but... because I don't recognize the titles because they were all different here. Like, I have told you guys what Naked Gun is called. Here in Brazil, it's called Run Because the Police is Coming. And my favorite, we're talking about Airplane. Airplane was released down here as Fasten Your Seatbelts, the Pilot is Gone. Yes, I'm not kidding, it's a very long title. Hang on, pause the timer. Hang on. I'm gonna find the poster. A view file. Thank you. This just so you guys don't. I'm not making this up. Yeah, fasten your seatbelts. The pilot is gone. That's the name of the movie Airplane in Brazil. It's very descriptive. And Home Alone was released down here as They Forgot Me, which is kind of sad sounding. It's a long name. Yeah, it does work in the sense that it makes it funnier because it's a comedy movie. It's an absurdist comedy movie, so it does work. Like, you don't go watch it expecting something serious. It just loses the thing about that movie coming in on the wake of disaster movies in the 80s. So it's like Airplane, and it's like... it's supposed to be a parody of a disaster movie. They Forgot Me. Yeah. No, not kidding. Esqueceram de mim. They Forgot Me. I mean, I did tell you guys what The Godfather is called down here. It's not a comedy movie, but Godfather is literally called... I shit you not. The Powerful Big Boss. Like, if it wasn't on a movie that everyone knows, and you said there is a movie coming out called The Powerful Big Boss, people would just think it's like the dumbest thing ever, and it is. But because we used to that name, oh no, The Powerful Big Boss, that's like a very serious thing. Star Wars is Guerra nas Estrelas, which would be War in the Stars. So it's the same, I guess. And Star Trek is Journey in the Stars. So, you know, same thing, just sounds different. Close enough, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Twilight Zone down here is called... And that's kind of a cool name. It's called Beyond the Imagination. Yeah, that one is kind of cool. So when it says, you know, enter into the Twilight Zone, it says we're going... How does it say? We're going to a zone beyond imagination. So it works pretty well, in my humble opinion. This thing is too... And the iframes don't last anything. Pretty good title, if you ask. The Powerful Big Boss is a good title. I mean... I think it's dumb, but... we could spend an entire stream talking about the translations of names. They have... They had... This thing is stupid. It's pretty legit. The Beyond the Imagination. Yeah, I do like that one. They have been doing this whole thing where they try to not translate the title, but sometimes they add a subtitle to explain it. Like Doom was released down here as Doom Gate to Hell. Which is metal as fuck, of course. But they need to add like this subtitle to explain it. Like that movie... And it's going to sound very dumb, but because it's two different languages, the first word is the original English, the second word is translated. That movie Closer, I never forgot that it was called Closer, Too Close. The subtitle is Too Close, but it's in Portuguese, so it doesn't sound that dumb, but it's still pretty dumb if you ask me. Closer. Colon, Too Close. Oh, that was bullshit. That was bullshit, and you know it. What about Dune Part 2? I think they just translated as the word for Dune, which actually reminds me, I'm gonna show you guys that it actually works really well. The word for Dune in my language is Duna, which is, you know, very similar, just one different letter at the end. And they use that on the official, like, lettering, the font for the books. Let me show you. Like, Duna is... I haven't gotten to this one, which is why it's still packaged. Because you can twist and flip an D to look like an A, it works really well that it's like this. It reads Duna, but it's like very symmetrical, like it's rotationally symmetrical. And I think it's phenomenal. And they kept it very consistent. I have like 6 Dune books and they're all very consistent. It's rotationally symmetrical, which is one of the best kind of symmetrical. And no, those cover arts on those books are very beautiful. Closer to Too Close. No, that was for Closer 1. Is there Closer 2? Okay, we finished the first screen of stages. We still have a continue. But now we go into territory of levels we haven't never seen before, so that's gonna suck. Okay, yeah. This is the second set of stages. It's 3 and 4. This looks like a forest, and this one likes like a different forest. Dune is very special to you. It was the first adult novel you ever owned. You were like 8. Alright. It's funny because adult novel makes me think of something else. People seem to really like Dune. Maybe you should read it. Always need something to read. Yeah, no, Dune is cool. Dune is cool. Yeah, the first 3 are considered to be the better ones by far. The other ones are more... They start to feel like they're just being milked. They are decent but get really weird. Do they get Megami Tensei weird, though, where the later novels, the girl turns into a spaceship and then the guy blows her up? Or something? I don't think it gets that weird, right? Alright, let's see what these... New music? Robin Hood Daffy, okay. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but the overall melody is kind of dumb. Yeah, I know it's a play on a classical melody, it sounds dumb to me. This is... Duro de Matar. Yes, Duro de Matar is Die Hard. And it's a proper translation. Duro de Matar means hard to kill. So, you know, it's the same as kill hard. Kill Die Hard. Yeah, it's kill hard and not Die Hard. He's only difícil de matar. Hard to Kill is a Steven Seagal movie. Oh! I didn't know that. It's a good thing I don't care about Steven Seagal. You know, Die Hard is Duro de Matar, which is hard to kill. It's kill hard and not Die Hard. Difficult to kill, really? Difícil de matar. That sounds like a stupid name, if you ask me. But... You know, a stupid name for a stupid actor. There you go. Everything is right in the world. Oh, that... I used the bomb? I was getting ready to run. Whatever popped up there. The guy shoots worms? It's a bit disgusting. We haven't finished it yet, apparently. There's one more guy here. Is that it? I did mention that G.I. Joe was very popular in Brazil, the cartoons, and they are called Commandos in Action. Comandos em Ação, literally Commandos in Action. Better title? I'll take a word for it because G.I. Joe is supposed to mean things culturally that makes no sense to me. I have no frame of reference for that, in a way. Wait, where is that? Oh, I killed it, okay. Oh, we're shooting farther because of the power-ups. JoJo started off as toys for US General Infantry. That makes sense. I don't think I've ever seen a game where a tree branch falls on your head. Of all the things to drop on your head. Basically army man. Oh, like the green guys. Yeah, those were normally popular down here. Like popular on a normal scale. I had a few. It's fine, I do want to drop. Careful. Careful. Okay, there should be... There might be... This... Okay. I have no lives. Here we go. The first doll for boys eventually became smaller action figures decades later. Yeah, I might have had a few. I mean, my favorite action figures, whatever you call them, my favorite ones were my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I had of... Mine were out of like different lines, or maybe like knockoffs or something. So my favorite one was Donatello, because it had a different color. It followed the comics instead of the cartoon, so he had no pupils on his eyes and had a darker color. And that one, the shell opened and you could store the ninja stars in there. Freaking loved my Ninja Turtles. I even have them. Maybe. I had a few G.I. Joe probably, but I really liked, I had like Justice League dolls, action figures, whatever. I really liked, as a kid, can you guys guess which one? I had a bunch. I might have had my like maybe 6 or 7 Justice League ones. Can you guys guess which one was my favorite? Can you guess? I realized that now. I hadn't considered this thing before. In the 80s, they rebooted something different, made the cartoon to sell the toys. No idea. It was Aquaman. Out of all of those, I liked Aquaman because if you push the arms, he would do like this with the legs for swimming, and I liked to take them to the sink and fill it with water and do aquatic missions or something. I don't know. Children, right? And because he made more sense in the water, he became my favorite. Aquaman. For some reason. Well, I just said what the reason was. For one second I thought this might have been death. It's very cute. It's the second time you've called me cute today. I'm gonna start to believe it. Okay, so this is where we use the continue. Different context. Sorry. I'll stop feeling good about myself. My apologies. I think there might be a thing where I run into the right there, because there was like a secret room and I couldn't get into it before. But I do have to go here first because there's a guy here. And then there's things here. Speaking of, yeah, like I don't mind But you did say like half an hour ago you were going to bed. So have a good night again. Enjoy your rest again. And try not to cheat yourself out of your rest. Okay, yeah, that was risky, but... Oh, that was not only... Okay, no, there... Something has to come up here. Extra life. Okay. Now I need to get out of here without using the extra life. There we go. Good, good. Professional gaming. You say streaming the early, haven't got a good night's sleep in days. Yeah, I've had times where that was the case. Not getting good sleep in a while. And of course it does affect the quality of your streaming. Which is something that does annoy me, like when it affects mine. It also affects enjoyment. I've come to realize that there were times where I didn't feel like playing games and I thought that maybe I was depressed or something. Turns out I just was tired. I go to sleep, I wake up and suddenly I want to play all the video games. So yeah, being tired is a trap that you sometimes don't even notice how much it affects your perception of life. The British company Palitoy licensed G.I. Joe, creating Action Man, went off in his own way and also turned the 3-4 toy line called Action Force. Everything's better in the morning. I beg to differ. I'm not a morning person. And morning people are weird. I respect them, but I keep my distance. I knew this was going to work. There we go. Things feel better after sleep. Okay, no, that's perfectly fine, yes. That's... I realized that that might have been what you meant. So I'm sorry for sounding obtuse. Oh, I think I need to go up here and there's probably gonna be things up there. Okay, something's gonna come up here. And it's a C, I see. Oh. And a bomb. Well, I can do this and blow that guy up, and then I don't have to go up there. I think. After about 3 hours of waking up, the first half of the day usually does feel better. Until relaxing right before bed. Yeah, for me... Shit. For me, there is a difference between... Like, if I'm tired and I get a nap, I feel great. Which is what I was talking about before. Like, oh, I was tired, I got some sleep, now I feel I want to do things again. There is a difference between that and, like, full night sleep. Because a full night sleep, I wake up, I'm usually a bit groggy. It takes a while to get into gear, I guess. Also, like, a lot of people, like, you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day or whatever, which is false. And it's something people said to sell cereal. But when I wake up, I'm not hungry at all. The idea of eating right as I wake up is almost a bit disgusting to me. I don't know, right as I wake up, I can't even think of food. And usually when I wake up, like if I have to wake up in the morning for some godforsaken reason, I don't have breakfast because I can't stand the idea of eating food that early, and then 2 hours later is like the hungriest I've ever been in my life. Did a lot of research on sleep a couple of years back that helped you a lot. We missed by 1 letter. I've mentioned this a few times. I got this as a a birthday present, like a smartwatch, and I wear it as I sleep. And it tracks how long I've slept. It has made me realize a bunch of things about my sleep. Like, there are nights where I feel like I slept a lot, but I'm still tired, and then I look at this, no, we slept only 5 hours. We were thrashing in bed before. And then there are days where I'm like, oh, I didn't sleep anything, but I kind of feel fine, and I look at the watch. No, you slept a full 8 hours, what are you talking about? I've come to realize, I've come to draw a line very precisely around 7.5 hours. If I look at my sleep counter and it's clocking at 6 hours something, I know I need to take a nap or I'll feel miserable by stream time. But if it's 7 hours or more, doesn't matter what number is there, it's fine. So tracking that has actually helped me a lot. Lost tons of sleep raising a baby cat 4 years ago. We had that problem with our younger cat. He was very vocal. He still is, but he lets us sleep now. And my wife had lost like a month of sleep because of that cat until she... Because I've said that we put our cats in their own room to sleep and they demand that because they got used to it, I guess. They feel safer like that. But we were raising this cat separate from the older one while they got, you know, along. So the younger cat was loose in the house and they would get to the door and be really loud and not let anyone sleep. And one day I'm like here in my office and my wife just bursts in and I said, I grabbed the new cat. I threw him with the old one. And I hope he's alive tomorrow because I have to get some sleep. And she just ran off because she couldn't take it anymore. And I got it and it worked. They were fine. They've been fine. But yeah, she couldn't take it anymore. And now the cat's like, it gets to like 9 p.m. and they start scratching on the door like, we need to go to bed. Can you take us to bed already? They're very good at time tracking. For that and for their wet food. They get wet food at a specific time every day. And they start to go, this shoots up. Yep, it does. There's a limit. Yeah, like sleep deprivation is like extremely... Like people don't realize how effed up it is. You can get maddening very quickly. Like because at first you just think you're getting tired, but it affects your brain so many ways. You get cranky and you get hungry and it's... Check. I didn't see the first one again. Okay, something's gonna come up. What is it? And then something here and there. It's a... Oh! Is that it? Anything else? You have to keep moving. The game kills you if you stand still too long. Losing sleep is your one true weakness as a human being. Yeah, I think it's a lot of people's weakness and they just don't realize how effed up they get in terms of mood and paying attention and retaining information. Because here's the thing, it's absolutely impossible to learn anything if you don't get enough sleep. Right, that's a scientifically proven fact. You need the sleep to settle the information in. This goes for school or for video games. Ah, shit. Ah, shit! I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Okay, it's still on fire. How do I not die to fire? My tail is on fire. There is a counter, even. Oh, the bucket. Look at that! Not paying attention. aside from tornadoes, how's this game treating you? This game is good. Like, it does have one little bullshit here and there, but overall it's pretty decent. How do I... You don't jump, there you go. Shit. But no, the game is good. Music is overall good. This one in particular is kind of dumb. Like, it's... Oh, extra life. It's properly executed, but it's kind of dumb. If we finish this stage, that will be finishing half the game. But we don't have any continues. We're still learning these stages in particular, so... It's a patience platformer. Like, the faster you try to go, the worse it is. That was a bomb, okay, I didn't notice. Okay, something's gonna come up here, right? Yeah. What is this? Anything else? Makes you think of Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Poke. That's the second time I've seen that song reference today. Like, what the hell? And it wasn't the previous time, it wasn't in context of this. Okay, anything else down here? That... Oh, there's... Oh, hi. Hello. And that's the end of the stage, which means I should have gone left. But I couldn't possibly know. Funny that it happened twice. It is! Yes, I had gone left because we need something that we forgot. And then I have to do this again, and this is... tricky. Manifesting teeny bikinis. How would one manifest that? I shaved my beard. I'm not at the point where I'm wearing bikinis already, okay? Besides, it's winter. What is that? Okay, that's not important. Okay, please don't be that. Okay, no, this is not an incline that pulls you in, so that's fine. Another Englishman. Probably. They were talking about like it was like a sentence that was like weird, and then someone said, oh, you can sing that to the tune of that song. Okay, I think that's the stage. Yep. We did the thing, we still got another extra life. We got, like, I want to look at that score. Okay, this is half the game. We did half the game. And there are no boss fights. Maybe there is one at the last stage, but I'm guessing not, actually. What does this look like? Salt and peppered. Okay, this one sounds better. I can't pause and listen. How much score we have? 7 million. Good big numbers. Okay, no, this one sounds amazing. I want to... Oh, this one is pretty good. Much better than the previous one. What? What? He no longer has a gun, chat. This is a kung fu stage, so he kicks. and he slaps chops. Look at his jumping. He's jumping for why did they put so much content in this game? This is amazing. I wanted to look at that sprite, but I can't pause, it disappears. There was a Manic Children's TV presenter in 1990 who released that song, got to #1 in UK and Ireland. Manic Children's TV presenter. How manic are we talking here? We got a power up and now he has a different animation? We barely use those animations, already have new ones? Quite manic, okay. I'll take a word for it. Okay, this is not a killable thing. Oh, what? Look at that thing! Okay, it's not killable. Everyone who worked with him says he is the same off-screen as on-screen. That doesn't sound like a good time, no. Oh, this is not killable either. So we immediately lost the thing. Can I jump here? No. Actually, this thing is gonna be jacked. Yes. Hello there. 8F bad boy B. No idea what that's supposed to mean. I hope it's nothing. I hope I didn't say something offensive by reading your username. Welcome in, my friend. Now has a YouTube channel. He cycles around the country and gets like 20 likes per video. That's more than I get. So good for him, I guess. This is one of the guys we have to kill. We got power-ups that follow... Oh, now we kill those? We couldn't kill those before? Is it because of the power-ups? I lost everything! We don't have a continue. Well, we were learning. I didn't expect to finish this game on like the first attempt anyway. I mean, second, technically. First of the day. Okay, this is tricky. There we go. And that guy isn't killable, and that shoots at me. Okay. That one is killable. What the hell? Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Yeah, I didn't make it work. Huh. Okay, let me try going up there then. Wait, what? Why would we go up here then? Okay, but I know I have to keep going because there's at least one more enemy here. Oh, am I jacked? No, okay. I was... Okay, this stage is throwing a lot of learning at me. Oh, the turtle hides in its shell. Interesting. It's very delayed to shoot while jumping. Which is why I keep messing that up. I'm not killable. Move on. Oh, it opened! Whatever it was, I got it. Turn and a half shell. Turn apart. Yeah. Very good, very good. That guy's dead. That's weird. I've been here before, but that guy wasn't there before. Oh no, this is a different place that looks very similar to the other one. No. Is this the same place, but the enemies weren't there? Okay, that must unlock the thing then. It does. But we were here before. The stage is bugged. We're supposed to be blocked by that on the previous attempt, and we weren't. Here I need to... Oh, I get it now. There was a platform that moves that wasn't there before. I don't know if you guys saw it, but at the bottom of that thing there was a platform. I didn't have to do the difficult jump. But it didn't spawn before because we were not supposed to be here and the game bugged out. That's so strange. Okay. Okay, not here apparently. Okay, I'm gonna drop there if I am able. I am. Okay. Yeah, it was a bit difficult. We lost like 3 lives here. Salt and peppered. Okay, this is gonna shoot up. Oh, that was a bomb. Careful, careful.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
That kind of surprised me. Hey, F, bad boy B. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free most. That was an extra life. Thank you for making me stay there and wait for it to spawn. Okay, this looks jacked, but this wants me to find an enemy. Oh, there might be something down. Oh, there is. Okay. It's a wolf? Kung Fu wolf or something? You're back from the grocery store. You had to wait until the sun wasn't glaring anymore. The sun can go. Sun can kiss my ass, man. Freaking stupid glowy orb. Stop glowing so much. Oh, did we lose the power? No, or did we? No, we had it. Yeah, I have to melee the guy. Did you bring Chad ice cream? I mean, if you got ice cream and you didn't bring enough to share with Chad, that's considered rude. Sun is still not setting until about 20. Shit. Are you sure? Because I had a thing scheduled for 2092, and I was hoping sun would be down by then. I didn't get ice cream. Well, as long as you didn't get for yourself and not for everyone else. Ice cream in this economy? I might have ice cream in the fridge, but no one is having ice cream with this cold. Sun is far north enough, the daylight is longer in the summer. Don't get too technical with me, okay? The sun is not north, sun is up. Get it right. Come on! I have to melee and the guy does that. Okay, do you have follow-up pattern for spinning? Spin for me. Okay, thank you. I presume you have a cooldown. I did press attack. Canada. Canada seems like a fun place. I have to kill that one. That one wolf up there. It's not a... Ooh. Wait, that thing is not killable. Pretty sure this one is not killable. Yep. Louise... Spoken by the bizarre person in reverse land. Louise is a very Brazilian name. It's usually spelled with an S, but it is possible to have it with a Z. It's usually S because it's after a saint, which will probably be Saint Louis. If you care about the weird, pointless information, of course. It might have been this guy that we were missing. With different constellations and the seasons reversed. Ah, okay. Everything here is reversed. We still have to find something. Okay, but it's not this way. It has to be up there. How far along? Okay, do you always stop there? It looks like you do. Yeah, that thing we can kill. We have to kill, not can. Okay, there we go. Now, please don't hit that. Thank you, and don't hit. Jesus. Okay. Okay, we got it. We don't have any lives or continues. Toilets flow backwards. It's a myth. I thought I had someone in chat confirm that it was actually a thing last time. That the sinks flow in the opposite direction, like not just sinks and toilets, just like whirlpools in general. Okay, does it always stop there? I think it does. We got a projectile, got... How would that work? It's the make of the toilet, but it could be wrong. I have no idea how it would work, I've just always heard it was a thing. For the whirlpool slash sink slash toilet. It's a good thing I kept holding right, because that would have been... Wait! Why can't I kill this? Okay, this one is not dying. Okay, but this one should. Did it dodge? Yeah, it did dodge. Please don't be death. It wasn't. Right, but now he wants us to... He wants us to go back, but... Okay, I'm gonna try a running jump. Okay, running jump works, but we couldn't kill this thing. Now we can, I don't get it. The game is weird. And we did look at the manual. So it's extra weird. Was that sprite racist? I feel like that sprite might have been racist. Eyes must have been the weakness. I don't know why it didn't kill it before. Okay, yeah, of course we missed things. That might be death, so I'm not dropping there. Okay, this guy. Okay, maybe this is good enough. Wait, okay. Okay, this guy... Okay, these were never killable. That's fine. Yeah, or maybe you have to hit them head on, you can't kill them from the back. Hello there, Happy Cakes. Where is Copert? Where is he? He's gone. Bird Pert is gone. Submit to your new streamer, whatever. I have I've replaced the tag beard with the tag human. That's how you know I'm actually human. That's a very human thing to say. Make sure that I am human. Where is Copert? Yes. It's gone. Alright, this is the last screen. So we finished 2/3 of the game. 4 out of 6 levels. I think they call these levels, and each individual level they call it a stage. How many AI streamers there will be? You can probably make an AI streamer. And there probably are AI streamers, because we already accept like VTubers, so you don't need an actual person. You can just control an avatar using AI. You can generate text and reactions using AI and use it, text to speech. You could have an AI streamer. It would be a fun project if it wasn't so evil. Or maybe you could just lean on the fact that it's an AI streamer and make that like the whole point of it. Speaking of hashtag human, yeah. Very, very, very human here, yes. This is the most realistic VTube avatar on all of Twitch. Hi, I'm Copert. I stream from Sundays to Fridays. Uh-huh. Duck Dodgers in the 24th. We're back to Duck Dodgers! Back to gun. That's pretty good. I'm moving like this because if you stop, you die. And I want to listen to the music. And that's it. Game over. Did you enjoy the music? Did you enjoy the stage? Game over. Yes, that's all, folks. Okay, so that was like our 3rd attempt on the game total. And we did like 2/3, so that's fine. Man, the highest scores are like 15 million? I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate actually. We did 2/3, we got to 10 million. thereabouts. No cheat codes. There might be cheat codes. There is a difficulty selection. I'm keeping it on normal. I think I can beat this game legit. I think it's fine. All right. I'm gonna pause the timer here. I need to take a break. I'm gonna head to the bathroom, which is a very human thing to do. Right? You made a hamburger. Nice. Does it have ham? Why do people call it a hamburger if it doesn't have ham? I freaking love hamburgers. I had a cheese yesterday with chicken hearts. By the way, that at least on the thing here on the chat, that looks like a very small hamburger. Like, look at that face. I made a teensy little bitty hamburger. Humans eat hamburgers, do they? Oh, I need to look into that. It has cheese and sweet onions and mayo on a grilled bun. I always, when we make those, we always grill the buns. It's such an easy way to make it taste so much better. But yeah, I have paused the timer. I'm gonna take a quick bio break, which humans do. I heard humans take bio breaks. So I'm gonna take one of those. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. All right, don't be anywhere. Don't go anywhere. English good. Yes. All right, we're back. And yes, I do agree. Like, just putting some butter or something on the bun and grilling makes it a lot better. You can grill both sides, even like the inside and the outside. Yeah, I like, even if even like if you're not talking about burgers, like even regular sandwiches, we just grill the slices of bread. Such an easy way, and it's even better because it gets warm and then it helps melt the cheese and everything. Like, one of our favorite, like, easy, lazy dinners to make down here is just like sandwiches, and we take the slices of bread to the pan and grill them up. You love my 70-year-old babushka look. Hello there, Sunfall. I look toasty. It's very cold down here, and it's even colder without the layer of fur that I used to have. But I'm needing to figure out how to warm myself. It's working. It's working, I guess. And do I already look 70? I could swear I didn't look a day over 65. You think this is the good thing? I have a picture of the old one here. Look. This is Bird Pert judging chat. What are you doing? Fuck this game. Fuck this game. The guy was very suspicious. Yeah, I got rid of him. Look at that guy. Man, I would have to show you guys. I'd have to show you guys. I don't know if I can get to it. I don't think I can. Some of my pictures for, like, government documents. Some of those are, like, very, very, very jacked. This one is, like, the most jacked of all. But I don't know if I can... I can't figure out a way of showing it without showing my name. Well, maybe if I do this... Here. Oh god, man. I'm gonna show you guys a vision of hell. Oh, this guy didn't even have a beard. This is probably like the worst picture ever of me. Hang on, this is too much. Here, Jesus. Fuck. Okay, believe it or not. You already know my name is Culprit, alright. Believe it or not. This is a picture of me. And yes, there's a lot of watermarks on top of it because it's a government thing, whatever. Like, this is me. I'm not kidding you guys. This is me. Do I look better or I think I'm a bit better. Did I lose weight? Yes, I lost 80 pounds in the last 10 months. Master System is 1994. Is this a tech toy release? No, this was not released in Brazil. It was only released in Europe. Alright, I'm gonna resume the timer. Let's get to the game. Wild. It is! There are a bunch of Genesis games that we're gonna be playing this retrospective that were also released in like 95, 96, only in Europe. But this is the last Master System game on the retrospective. And it's a good send-off. You're shook, who was that guy? Yeah... I think I have another picture that is pretty bad on another document. But I think that might be the worst picture of all time for me. No idea how it plays, the graphics. Master System usually has good graphics, and listen to the music. For the Master System, this is a miracle. And honestly, it's a good game. It's difficult. But I feel like it's fair. Like, with the trickiness you can learn. Except these guys are jacked. Okay, got it. Good even for the Master System. Shading on the cactus. It is a very solid cactus. Not one of those liquid cacti. I don't know if it was you who said that, but someone did make a mention of compatibility with their eyesight on the Master System. And it has a good color palette in general. I want to see what's here because I've always avoided being here. And I think like, yeah, I think like there might be something here. There is nothing there. I lost a life for... You know what? I'm gonna reset. There's nothing there. It was a waste. Death was there, yes. Okay. I didn't lose a lot of time, but I didn't want to take that death that early. Probe. Yeah, it's the same people who did the Roadrunner game on Master System, which was the best Roadrunner game we've played. I mean, this... In all fairness, this one here is the best Daffy Duck game that we have played. Some of those Duck Dodgers games are awful. This is easily the most solid one. It is interesting that the stages are tricky, but the level design is fine. They improved a lot the level design compared to Roadrunner on the Master System. That one had annoying level design. This one is fine. And like, it compensates the difficulty by not having boss fights, which is kind of a downside. I'd love to see a boss fight, but it compensates for with the difficulty. Man, I'm getting decent at this. Not good. I keep thinking that I need to go down there, but it's going to be death. Yeah, I shouldn't. I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna reset if it is that. But this is the bottom of the map. Yeah, you can't go further down, so there can't be anything there. No, I'm not dropping. I'm starting to memorize these stages as well. I love the music of this stage so much. You remember my level progress through a soft reset? No. No, we are on 1-1. But you can skip stages. I mean, quote-unquote skip. You can select the order. Stages come in group of 6, and within the group you can do it in any order. I shouldn't have dropped the shot thing. No, this is fine. Okay. Here, this is the first 6 stages. The game has 12. And these 6, we can do them in any order. I was actually doing the harder ones before, so I could learn them. Now we're doing them in normal order, I guess. It's safer to jump. Down there is a bit of a mess. Oh, reading the time is complete, okay. No, it's each 3 stages is a set, a movie set. So they have a different tile set. Now, here, this one is so tricky because of those things firing. There is a life, an extra life that pops up there, but it's so tricky to get to it. Maybe I should do that stage first, and if this stage first, and if I fail the extra life, then I reset. Do I have to go there? I do. I have to grab that guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the life. I always die when I try. And then I have to redo the entire stage. You know what that segment of the song reminds me of? Dun, 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 dun. That Baby Shark song. Can anyone else hear that? Dun, 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 dun. Hello there, Janky Toe. I kind of look like Freeman from Dune, minus the glowing blue eyes. I can work on the eyes. Like if I weren't using them to see things, I guess I could figure something out to make them glow. Like lighter fluid or something. I'm the Squeeze-Sash Hendrash. I'm gonna assume that's a, yeah. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Okay, there's something that spawns here, don't remember what it was. There we go. I'm sure, okay, this is the one that fucks me up every time, there we go. There we go. I've lost lives here before. Both the savior of the free man, eventually a tyrant, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep your options open. Baby shark. Okay, that's the statuette. I still don't know what those statuettes are for, if anything other than score. Unless you only get the good ending if you get all the statuettes, in which case, like, I don't give a fuck, I'm not... Duncan Idaho was a true Dune messiah. Oh, this part that always killed me is for the statuette. I remember that now. Can't wait for me to face Sting in a knife fight. You mean the singer? Is he still alive? If he is, are you suggesting I fix that? Is he still alive? Well, for now, but Cooper is coming. Pretty hilarious. It's clear Frank Herbert realized that Duncan Idaho was actually his best character, so he did a retcon. Oh, that extra life, I barely remember that. Sting played Fade routine. Oh, the David Lynch. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It was a nightmare. I mean, I loved it, but it was a nightmare. Come on, can you? Thank you. Is that enough? No. It's more. Okay, is that enough? It is. Patrick Stewart charging to battle, holding a tiny dog. This guy. That guy. So many tricky spots that I keep forgetting. I mean, like I said, it's a patience platform. If you wait for the guys to shoot, you're mostly safe. Oh, no, no. Well, maybe we won't be here for some pop-up. No? None? Okay. I think it's worthy reading any other books past the first one. I mean, when it comes to Dune books, you have people who think only the first one matters. There are people who think only the first three matter. And I think it depends pretty much on how much more of the same universe you want. Is there anything that spawns here? Apparently not. God Emperor of Dune jumps the shark. Unbooks. I don't think I've seen that expression before. Kind of amusing. The leg. I tried to. Okay, we just got the replacement. Down there is something that wasn't important. Right, I'm not going down there. It's a mistake. That's all I remember. It was a mistake. That guy obviously needs to die. There we go. And I'm pretty sure this is all the first three. Yep. We move on to a different tile set. And one of these stages has a continue I can find. That's the only continue I have found. Daffy, uck. I hadn't noticed. Yeah, we missed the Daffy fuck. It's a very, very Daffy fuck. How unfortunate indeed. This guy, I forgot about him. Yeah, that's one of the problems with these stages. They have these. Anything else? No, seems okay. Life? No. I know there's like one extra life in one of these and another one has also... Yeah, extra life. Yeah, if you hit the ceiling, he does that. So good. Okay, wait. That one is a bit of a trap. I need to kill that guy, but he doesn't shoot, he just moves. Was there anything here? I don't remember. I don't think we actually need there. Should go here for the ferry? Okay, was this the one with the continue? I don't think it was. It was in the extra life. Okay, this is the most important secret in the game. Oh, that's enough? Okay, I'm moving on. Trying to think of other books and none immediately come to mind, although sure there are series that similar shit the bad, so thoroughly they retroactively make the previous books worse, just haven't read any. Well, there are movies. I think we can all think of a bunch of movies. If not other books. Okay, that doesn't look like it, but that's death. There was only one Highlander movie. Man, I'm ambivalent on Highlander movies. I think you can enjoy the second one if you forget the first one. Like, you watch the first one, you hit your head, and then you can have fun with the second one. Boring than unbooky. I know there's a difference. Okay, there is a thing here. Let's wait. Another life. We have 8 extra lives. This is very professional. Okay, good. We got 8 lives, 1 continue, and another life from the full Daffy fuck. Alright. Alright, very, very solid. But these first 6 stages, we know them well. Not that I'm not gonna die on them. Yeah, one of these has that stupid hands segment. Some of these I don't recall the proper direction to go in. For the proper progression. Before it resets, there we go. I don't think there's anything down there. Well, there might be that. Just probably not gonna be worth anything unless we get all the other ones. Let's wait for the spawns. Right, but that's actually from the other side. Yeah, this one is tricky and scary. And getting out of here is also a bit tricky. Well, that was fine, actually. I think I had to go left. Way back there. There's a zombie. Yeah, I had to go left. Can't really count shared proper licensed novel series. Pretty sad. 6. Yeah, no, that's like a joint effort in bullshittery that it's... That's like joining a dumbass competition being dumb on purpose. Like, if that sentence makes any sense. I just missed this guy. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I remember that guy shoots at you. If you had to wager money, you'd bet Warhammer 40k would fall into unbooked territory. Warhammer 40k has way too much shit, and this is the end of the stage, I can't go there. Yeah, same kind of licensed stuff. The licensed stuff that kind of works because it's not quite licensed, like they have their specific authors they go for. And again, it's good if you're into it, that stuff. Is the Warcraft novels. Like, they had a few authors, specific authors they licensed, and they worked closely together, so... to make the lore align, sort of. So it is licensed, but it's a different kind of licensing, I suppose. Well, it feels more like commission work than anything. At this hand section, I lost a thing. Okay, if I die on the way back, at least I don't have to come back here because that one guy doesn't respawn. Okay, I didn't die. I might be able to not lose a life on all of these stages put together. Gotta pay the bills, yeah. Not familiar with that at all. Didn't even know it exists. Okay, got it, got it! 9 lives, 1 continue. We are done with the first screen of... No, we still have 1, I forgot. Yuck, yeah. Speaking of 40k, still need to try that Rogue Trader CRPG, heard good things. I don't know who said good things about it, but I think I've heard those as well. It's kind of jacked for you to be right there, dude. I can't jump over safely. There you go. Not ready for that. I as Humble Bundle Choice had that game. I think you're right. That's bullshit! Verify that you weren't missing my brain. It's very good to do that. Make sure you're not bullshitting your friends. Even by accident, that's kind of... asshole thing to do. Okay. Your PC is too old. Man, I feel that in my soul. I don't have that problem right now. I've had that problem a lot of times. It's one of the things that I hate the most. You know, in a life where I can't complain about a lot because my life is pretty good. Having a computer that is too weak is... it's always been a source of stress. I won't have that problem for a few years at least. I usually make my computers last about... shit. Usually make my computers last about 5 to 6 years. At that point is when I realized that it's about the end of the curve for me to actually sell what I have before it's completely worthless. And then I can, you know, get cheaper on what I buy because I'm recovering some of the costs. Well, my last computer, I actually sold the computer to one person and then the GPU to another person. Yeah, choice has... I think it has always been PC only. So have you on an unopened, shrink-wrapped copy of Baldur's Gate 3. Do you want to send it over? I can find a good home for it. That can't be the only thing here. This room is too big. Come on. Because those things can take a while to spawn. Well, whatever. Don't know of any console bundle service. I think they're a lot more restrictive on consoles with generating serial numbers. Alright. We got to the second set of stages. You know, I could very carefully grab letters to spell fuck. But that would be a lot of work that I'm not interested in doing, but it would be possible. And I'm sure Sunfall will have a field day. Yeah, this song is kind of dumb. No. Almost started to warm. Anything else spawning there? Nope. Apparently not. Can I run from here, maybe? I can't. Well, I almost can. It's very close. Well, I don't... The game can bug if you skip a section it doesn't want you to skip, so I'm gonna avoid doing that. You know, I would have enjoyed this game a lot if I had it as a kid. What? I was ducking because I'm a duck. Right. Still died. Okay, the thing is not gonna respawn, whatever that was, I don't even remember. Finally finished the Power Wash Simulator Friday night, Saturday morning. I was a little bummed to present Zen chill game. I never expected that game to be finishable. If you need a Zen chill game, may I interest you in joining the Church of Euro Truck Simulator? I look at that game on my library and I'm like, do I want to spend another 200 hours in this? Probably not. Right now. Has a plot and everything. Interesting. It's kind of surprising. I mean, of course it is surprising. Okay, so this guy sets you on fire and then you have to find a bucket. Of which there was a lot, blew up way bigger than they were expecting, so they put up a ton of free content as things. I like when that happens for a number of reasons. Specifically, most important one being the fact that the devs must feel hell accomplished. Makes me happy. Even though it does have like a lot of luck involved in it. It's not just luck, of course. So I'm always happy to see effort being recognized. Okay, that did mess me up before. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake I just made. Took advantage of being published by Squeenix free Final Fantasy VII Tomb Raider DLC. Yeah, that does catch a few eyes, of course. Okay. Was that the ooh! That was so close. It was just the first stage of this group. I was beat by Daffy Duck, Daffy's evil twin. Yeah, the one that shaved. Come on over. Maybe. I don't remember what was here. Let me see. Come on, don't be shy. Extra life. Okay, yeah, and then we have to try not lose it right away. There we go. Let me grab this before moving here because we need to clear the guy over here. Oh, what was that? The one with the beard. Yeah, no, not that one. Daffy Duck. Oh, good. We're done. Not enough. Which is understandable. I'm pretty sure I have to go up on the left. But first we get the statuette. Did you finish hard on the... No. No, I played enough to play all the events. but I did not finish hard. I finished very soft. The fuck did I just say? And the people agreed, and then Retro Achievements apparently doesn't have an achievement for beating on hard either. So yeah, no one beats that game on hard. I probably could, but there was not much of a point. Can I reach that? I don't know what is riskier. This? No, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Withholds anti-array vent. I'm not a fan of retro achievements. I really. We probably agree. If you were gonna rant about it, then we would probably agree. Like, I'm not gonna shit on people's fun. Like, if they enjoy it, more power to them. I'm glad it exists. I would never. Like, I think the best way to explain how I feel about the idea of retro achievements is by saying that it makes me feel almost as how I would feel if they added battle passes to retro games. Do you guys want the Looney Tunes battle pass so you can level up your Bugs Bunny costumes? But look, like, you buy the first one, and if you play these games well enough, you can pay for the next one for free. Very strong agree. I'm glad, like, I know my audience. We got all of them! I wasn't even trying. Yeah, like, I respect people's fun, but it's not for me. Like, I don't think people actually enjoy battle passes. They just get trapped into that bullshit. I don't think that's necessarily what happens with retro achievements. But I think it's the wrong way to enjoy these games. Not that there is, like, subjectively the wrong way. There is no wrong way to enjoy a video game. But I feel like you're focusing on the wrong stuff. If I buy enough premium currency, I'll let you finish the game. No, that's the thing, you can never finish those Battle Pass games.
Thank you.
Musifate, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome in everyone from Musifate's channel. I'm Culprit's evil twin. I'm doing a Looney Tunes retrospective over here, all 103 games. And welcome in everyone. Zomboid, man, I've got so many recommendations for a Zomboid. I think I have it installed, I still haven't gotten around to playing it. I have to, I'll probably love it. As long as single player is enjoyable, of course. So yeah, welcome in everyone. Enjoy. How was your stream, Musifate? I almost got really jacked here. Let me refocus. And we're playing the last Master System game of the retrospective, and it's very quality. It's from Probe, so... Evil Beardless Culprit, yes. Evil Beardless Culprit was even called, and I quote, cute. Old, actually good person, bearded culprit. No one's ever said that about it. I think the world values evil.
Thank you.
That distracted me, I got hit. I blame Space Astrocat for being hit. experimental build for Project Zomboid. It's much harder. Why would you do that to yourself? Welcome me, Space Astrocat, and everyone from Space Astrocat's channel. I'm Copert's evil twin. Copert died from Beard, so I'm replacing him. I'm human. And we have been doing a Looney Tunes retrospective, all 103 games. This is game number 37. I've been enjoying this last Master System game of the retrospective. We're doing these games chronologically. Welcome in. What were you doing? Red? Not blue. Okay, not blue. You have anything against blue? How was your stream, my friend? That's sad. It's fine. Like, look, if people looked at me and were like, you look stupid like that, it takes like a month for me to grow a beard about here, so it's fine. Like, it's very non-committal, this beardless thing. This is evil Culpert's good twin. Yeah, it's very confusing. Jesus, I missed that. I can still get it. No, I can't, because the branch is gone. The other Copert had it coming. I'm glad I'm not him, because now everyone is talking shit about old Copert. Like, if I were him, I would have my feelings hurt by now. That's what's different, yes. You played a bunch of indie jank tonight and it was an experience. That sounds like fun. You mean like modern indie shit, indie jank. That is always fun, that kind of exploration. What did you do to yourself? Ask yourself when you play PC in normal mode. Alright, yeah, that does sound like the game you would do that. 1 month, super long beard. Yeah, the problem with like shaving and letting it grow is that it's going to be like all over my face, because I usually take my face to the barber shop. That's a human thing to say, right? I take my face to the barber shop, and then when I get it back, the lines are properly set. So after that, I just keep following the lines. But I might never go back to the barber shop. Maybe. That depends on other factors. Okay, whatever that was, I missed it. Classic Covert. Yeah, if you guys get like a tier 3 sub, you guys can get like access to classic Covert servers. You guys want classic Covert, all the Covert you knew and loved now with a fresh coat of paint. Take my face. Most places. I mean, you can't be wasting your face on places that won't appreciate it. I mean, you can, it's probably not safe. Ah, shit, this. I dislike this. I dislike this. Okay, we got it on the first attempt. Good. Fun translation errors. Translation errors are always fun. Unless they are required for understanding what we're supposed to go. Remove face, take to barber shop. I can call for like an Uber Beards to take my face to the barber shop. 1 hour later brings it back. This one time they mixed it up and I got someone else's face. It was a weird couple of days. Premium Beard Cooper, yes. And if you haven't seen this game before, on this stage you start with different attacks and different jump. They have a separate set of animations just for this stage. The Hepatonic, I know! I haven't watched that, it sounds like the most ludicrous movie ever. It also has a very dumb name. That works, of course, but it's still dumb. Good music. Ah yes, I don't go there. I do this instead. Yeah, I think that guy you have to hit it on the face for it to work. Yeah, this segment you can't hesitate there because that guy is unkillable. Still missing this guy. That it? Yes. It's interesting because you can kind of try to skip this by going over there and it breaks the stage. It bugged us out pretty hard. It doesn't spawn the next enemies and stuff. Ah, I didn't want to get that. Is that good enough? We lost so many lives on this stage before. No, that's not good enough. Oh, there's that guy. I did kill him from behind, though. You were thinking about Face Off the other day, how stupid it was they were to expect that somehow Nicolas Cage and John Travolta could switch faces and with their noticeable height difference. I thought you were gonna say that there were exchange faces and people would notice the difference. Now that's not fair to say, but they look very similar to me. Yeah, this thing hadn't spawned before when it bugged, which is why I effed up before. Shit. Shit! Ah, we were doing so good. Yeah, that's a super meat boy right there. That thing falls off at the end. Okay, please don't lose every single... Well, this thing is now dead, apparently. Fine. I don't think there's anything else over here. Yeah, no, that's fine. We don't have to go there. This is tricky because you can't see where you are when you are all the way up top on the screen. And I know there was something there we missed. It's whatever. There we go. Travolta's wife didn't even notice when they had sex. I don't think someone married to Travolta would be paying attention. We got a fuck. All she noticed was that he was paying less attention to his hair. There's a Brazilian joke about that, but I can't. It's one of those untranslatable ones because of language. Oh yeah, we lose. This stage is a bit jacked because you have to kill things with melee. With one exception. That guy. There. That's the only guy we get to kill without melee attacks. Which of course makes this a lot trickier. I was just glad he wasn't at the gym for once. That movie Nicolas Cage was all about peaches. I haven't seen the movie, so I'm gonna take a word for it. We died a bunch of times. I think we died a bunch of times in this segment because we're gonna have to kill those spinning guys with melee. Still need to. Is that enough? Yes. Yeah, that guy, we need to kill that guy with melee. Man, that animation of him turning his head around is so good. I need to wait for him to spin. See, this guy is jacked to kill. Can I like do a flying kick on him? I can, okay. That might be the best bet for that guy. Is that enough? It isn't. There's a thing on the top right, probably. And it's not this guy. It's that guy. Now this is tricky because I'm pretty sure this guy can't be killed from behind. Oh, I don't get what the rule with that guy is. Sometimes I can't kill it, sometimes I can. Maybe it's one of the power-ups lets me kill it from behind, I don't know. We got another F-yuck. Proceeds to one-shot him from behind. I think you need a power-up, but I think that guy can't be killed from behind without one of the power-ups. Didn't sound very long when describing the manual. Back of the box says it's 18 stages. The stages are not that long. The thing, what makes this game a bit long is that you need to do patience platforming. And as we are learning, we are being more economic with our lives. I still have to continue. And I'm sure there are more continues in the game, I just couldn't find them. Like, this guy is fine because I know he doesn't come past that point. So we stay there. You know, as far as action platformers go, this is one of the best on the Master System. Easily. I forgot that that was a thing. You see, that guy rejected my projectile once there. That was tricky. Okay. These things also function as checkpoints. So you don't have to do all of that. That guy with the racist sprite. Right, these things exist because you usually need to go back because you missed something. And I don't remember where I can drop. And I can't kill that turtle to check it safely. So I need to go here and look. Yeah, no, this is fine. Oh, this is just for the statue. Right, the enemy himself is elsewhere. There. It has been triggered, so I have to... There it... Oh! It's when he's attacking, but I'm still thinking that one of the power-ups makes that a non-issue. That guy's not killable. I'm pretty sure, like, there could be something over there. I'm not checking. If that was... I should have been a bit more careful. So I am going to take responsibility for that. Yeah, no. I have to go all the way back. And then do the proper jumping from here instead. And look at everything that can kill me. Okay. Yeah, well, I lost 2 lives at the end of the stage for no good reason. We have one more in... No, that was the last... Okay. So this is the last set of stages. We barely saw these. This was, Duck Dodgers stages. That we have to learn. Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Scene 1. Yes. Duck Dodgers! Yeah, I died to that guy right away. Oh, that guy is not killable. Oh. So how do I avoid that? Is that a Duck Dodger sound command? Let me write that down. That's another one of those. I need the Gracias sound alert, I need Patapon sound alert, and I need Duck Dodgers sound alert. Or maybe even like a full-ass point redemption alert where it just goes Duck Dodgers. Oh, these are fuck. I hadn't noticed. Those are platforms. It's a bit messy. Look, what? Okay, that thing is killable. That music. What is that? It's probably a temporary platform that falls off. Okay, I absolutely can't go there. So I will need to drop here. Is this safe? It looks like it is, okay. That one turtle looks angry. Okay, that was everything. I have like 7 lives to do the rest of the game. Which means I can lose about 1 per stage. How did I survive that? Holy shit. How did that jump work? Thank God for homing. Is that enough? It is. Okay, but the stage is still going. We got a thwomp. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, and you know it. It's not even killable. That was so jacked because there was the thing shooting up as well. This guy is unkillable. Yeah, the stages are getting trickier and we're missing something. This guy. We're still missing. Oh god. And it's not that guy, but that guy's in the way. This is bull. I don't know how to get past that guy without dying. I have to keep moving. By the way, there is one frame on this sprite. I had noticed that before. If you look at the bottom of his feet, there is just like one pink pixel that's failed cleanup on the transparency for the character. I had noticed it before. Okay. Now, what did we miss back here? There's the ghost here. There's a ghost here. Yeah. So it's probably down here. I don't know if I can land on this thing. Probably not. Yeah, that guy. This is who we missed before. By the way, this lava thing with the eyes is quite creepy. It's like a mass of guts. It's a gut spit. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let it come crashing down again. Will it? Yeah, please. Man, I just noticed that that thing has like a fancy squishing animation at the end. That's way too extra for Master System. I love it. Squish! And there's a little tremble. I'm trying to do this jump. I'm not just wasting time on purpose. Just careful to not touch. Okay, this is the ghost. Now wait for the thing and do this and grab this. We're probably gonna lose it to this guy. Got lucky. Now kill this guy. He's not here. He remained dead. Okay. That's the end of the stage. We kind of lost 2 lives there. Getting to 10 million points. Well, maybe it was like a freak stage that was really hard and then it gets more reasonable. Fuck badgers! Well, I'm learning. Ooh, bullshit. Okay, it's on the other side. No, it isn't. It's raining death. I can't stand still, so I have to keep moving. Do I move over here to pull him over, maybe? Might be it. Jesus, and that thing shoots, so that was risky. Are you shooting? Thank you, so I can move here. Grab this. Alright. Already lost a life, so that's not a good start. Okay, that's how you do that. This is gonna be tricky, and I got it on the first attempt. I don't have homing, now I do. Good. So I could deal with that more easily. Are you going down? Oh, because there was a hidden enemy there. Good lord. Yeah, homing, you can use it to detect killable enemies. It's one of those guys, those are the worst. Unkillable ranged units. Okay, now don't die to this guy. Easier said than done. I don't think I can duck his projectiles. I could try to do a running jump. See if I can jump over him like that. Yeah, that kind of works. As long as there's nothing behind it that would get me killed. Are there enemies we need to kill back here? Yes, one. There is that. Do I want that? It's risky. Is there anything here? Come on, you can tell me. No, I don't think anything's spawning. Okay, grab this. Downside is we'll have to do that guy again, but yeah, we lost the thing we just got. Whatever. That's so bullshit. How was I supposed to even guess that could happen? That is very bullshitty. That's the kind of thing that, like, detracts from the experience. The game is amazing otherwise. So it's quite gratuitous. Okay, the thing did not respawn. I'm gonna try doing this properly again. Nothing spawns really. That corner looks like something that... There we go, we kept this, which would have been useful for this. Oh, okay. I knew something had disappeared there, I just thought... Okay, safe. Something there we need to kill. There, it was one of those invisible passes. I haven't even seen one of... Well, they're invisible, of course I haven't seen them. I barely see when it spawns. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, for some reason I knew that guy was gonna be there. Looked like a suspicious location. Okay, but there might be... yeah. But that's not important. I don't think we're getting all of them anyway. Okay, we finished it! Daffy, uck. Okay. Last one of these. You still haven't used the continue, so this is technically still doable. Okay, shit, that was close. Can I get out of here on the left? Probably not. Okay, so just... there's something... yeah, there is a robot there we need to kill. Yeah, well, I can get back here like this probably, yes. Something up here, right? Oh, that's decent, I guess. Buried with homing, that would be good. What is that? It's moving. Is that an enemy? It's a... Oh, it's the thing. Okay. It was obscured, so I couldn't tell. Why would I go there? Oh, because there is a thing. And there's another thing. It's an extra life, so I don't want it. There we go. I know there's a robot on the far left. Bottom left. What the fuck? This is not gonna open? Because we're missing... It's pointing up. But I only saw this guy. There is an enemy up. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, it might be that guy. Okay. It wasn't. There's more, but wait, there's more, but I can't. Like, who, what, where? Well, it could be here, actually. Maybe one of those invisible guys. Oh, it's that, okay. Any goodies here? No. Okay, now I just have to survive until the checkpoint. Got an extra life, so that does give us a bit of a breather. We have currently a grand total of 5 lives. We have this stage plus another 3. I don't think we're gonna have boss fights at all in this game. Oh, you can't touch it on the side either. Was kind of thinking I could. Are you gonna do something? I don't know what that is going to do or not. How did I touch that? Okay. I didn't want to jump on that because I figured it could be a trick. Stupid ass, unreasonable, crappy ghost. And all the projectiles here that could have gotten me. That was one of the invisible guys again? Shit. Okay, I still got it. Okay. Okay, we got the... Okay, that's... Back up, hit point. Fucking ghost. Fucking... Too tricky for me. Is this thing dead? It isn't. Oh, but I still have the... The homing, okay. And now we got this. There's the ghost. It comes all the way over here, so I need to do this. And now this. And this wasn't even required. That's for the statue. Oh, again, unless you... Oh, this guy disappeared. Only to return stronger. Unless you need all the statues for the good ending. And I don't care about that. That it. Okay, we're done with Duck Dodgers. We got 10 million points. Did we get... No. We got a Daffy... Fuck. Okay, chat. We have the final 3 stages. And this is the last one, actually. If we're doing them in order. We still have a continue. Still have like 1 life that we can lose. Like some of these stages, some of these tile sets are harder than others. So there's a chance this one is not as hard as the Duck Dodgers one. Let's go, I think I can do this. The Quacker Tracker. That's a snake. Is that snake gonna drop on me? These things are gonna speed up, right? Yes. Frogs. Little frogs. Okay. I'll go extra slow here. As we learn. That scared me. That thing shoots frogs down, but it didn't seem to. I know we have stuff on the left, but that guy thing scared me. Do we have enough? Of course not. Yeah, we missed this guy. That's it. Okay. Yeah, it does shoot frogs down. Oh crap, it's probably below. Man, even the frog has multiple frames of animation. I don't want to go there. Oh, but now that I'm here, I have to. That thing just... Okay, I guess I'm not dead. Wait, what could we possibly be missing? Oh, do we have to... The snake... snaked around. Okay, that's our one continue. How do I... Okay, will it go up? It doesn't go up unless it's meant to F you up. Okay, there's no timer. Let me figure something out here. Hang on. There we go. That should be it. We only have to kill the guys up top here now. Then there's the sudden guy here. And I exploded and... Still missing oh god. What are we missing? I don't see anything else. Unless it's an invisible guy that spawns around this thing. Or maybe we can go here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I didn't understand this tile set enough. I didn't realize we could go here. Okay. If I get to the edge, I slip off, so jump before the edge. Fine, fine. Go under it so the thing doesn't shoot frogs. I didn't want to get that. And I don't want to get that either. What? Okay, now I do want it. An extra life, that's good. Okay, so there's spikes up like that. And now I do want that. So walk slowly, see if you can see the spikes popping up. Anything spawning in here? Any secret passages? No. Whatever that was, it's gone. There we go. I don't want that. Whatever. It's whatever. I think that monkey shoots something at you if you give it time. How the hell was I supposed to see that and I'm missing something? And that's probably that thing. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, don't have to go all the way there. Okay. So we got a surplus. We didn't lose a life, we got one. Almost got a second one. Okay, 2 more levels, chat. 2 more stages. Lives per stage. I thought the screen started to move right and I thought, oh no, it's an auto scroller. Come on, frog. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush. Okay, this thing drops. It's a coconut. Nice animation. That thing, okay. It's the far right of the stage. We have that thing shooting stuff. Okay, now we go. There's that other thing shooting stuff as well. Okay. Okay. Second segment. I have to waste this. And right as I grab it, the thing shows up from nowhere. So technically I wasted 2. There's another one there, if I can avoid death. There we go. Your computer is back in the land of the living, I'm glad to hear, Necroin. Because having a faulty computer is a recurring nightmare of mine. Careful, slow. There might be guys hidden under behind these. Yeah, there was one, we killed it. From the sound of it. Okay, what is in here? If anything. Or here. Okay. Catch your ass decided to pull is crazy, you all died together, killed your game project. I'm very sorry to hear that. That you had to turn in tomorrow. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that, and I'm not gonna say... I'm gonna say backups not to rub it in, but for future reference. When I was when I was doing like computer science, this one time I messed up the order of the arguments and compiled the program on top of the source code, so I lost it. Like, I messed up the order of the arguments, so I compiled the output on top of the C file. And I didn't know anything about version control because I didn't have version control back then. I mean, they did, but they never taught us. So I didn't even know it was a thing. Technically, you can decompile your own game. Well, you're the only one who can say if that's worth it or not. I'm glad you're doing it with Godot. It's a good engine. Can't go down there. Not that do I want to? I don't think I do want. Okay, this is this side. Sorry. Hang on. Need to have a backup of an old version of the secondary computer. Had to move back to Nobara. Or take too many bad choices in a week. Like, if you don't know about version control and stuff like Git, I strongly recommend you learn it. And then you can just keep pushing your changes into another repository and have it. Like, if you don't want to set up like GitHub or anything, you can just like push it. Like, it's not an actual recommendation. Please don't add me, but some very personal quick projects, I just push the repository into like Dropbox. Like, screw it, it's backed up. Did we get it? Did we get all of it? Did we get an extra? We got an extra life. We have 5 lives for the final stage. Just don't get overconfident. Don't Daffy duck it up. Alright, keep doing what you're doing. These stages are easier than the Martian stages, as I suspected. Just very slowly, very patiently. There's no timer. We can do this. Can I grab this? I can, okay. Just finished The Green Mile, what a great book. Might see me beat the game. You might actually, yes. This is the final stage. Okay, was there anything else here? It's the final stage and they're giving us something that might give us an extra life after the stage is over. Which is suspicious as all fuck. I'm sure there's gonna be an... Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm sure there's gonna be enemies up here. Yeah, that guy. Okay, this looks like all of it over here. Did lose Unreal project, you sure you had a backup somewhere? Play this out of order? Yes, you can play this out of order. I know you're correcting that assessment, yes. Just felt a bit funny. I can't grab that. Okay, I need something up here. Okay, that it? It is, okay. First checkpoint. These stages have a maximum of 3 checkpoints. So then put in that... Yeah, no, you're right. Have to watch it. These temple sections can have instant traps and enemies behind these things that you can't see. What the fuck was that? He was behind me? I was taking steps and shooting slowly. Like, that was not reasonable. Yeah, that was an enemy hidden behind the thing. Okay, so you did have to come here first. Okay, I did miss this. It could have an extra life. Oh, it has the statue. Okay, now, can you show up? There is a guy here. It's trying to convince me it's not here. It could be on the next segment, and I just don't know it. Where is the guy? It's right there. See, it's homing on the guy. There we go. Jesus. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that might be the... Okay, yes. We have 1 or 0 checkpoints left. We might have to go down, though. Okay, good. Anything over here? Yeah, but that wasn't important. I kind of risked it. There was something spawning here. Are you coming back? Because it could be an extra life. It was. Okay, okay, that's good. We got 5. We're in a pretty solid spot. This is death. Bottom of the stage right there. I don't know what... Yeah, we probably have to go over there, but first I'm gonna... check down here. Oh shit, I hope I don't have to go there. Oh, there's that. I'm gonna go for that. Death with interruptions. No, that it isn't. I just got the thing and I immediately lost it. Okay, but I might have needed to kill that anyway. Okay, so I need to jump on that and hope I can read it right. Okay, it's it. That's it. That's it. Project recovered. I'm glad to hear it. Congratulations. GG's project backup. Is that it? Like, we'll see. We'll see. Yosemite Sam, you vermin dunk! You can't finish the game unless you played on hard difficulty setting. Now go back and try again. A likely story. That's it. There's no credits. And timer 4 hours 30 minutes. I'm not playing through this on hard. No. Game literally gives you a fuck you. Fuck you, Yosemite, yes. No, it's fine. We have finished the very last Master System game on our retrospective. It was a very good game. It's a fun game. Like, it does have a little bit of trickiness here and there, but otherwise it's good. It's good. Let me move over here. And yeah. This has been Daffy Duck in Hollywood for the Master System, 1994. And I'm gonna give this game a solid thumbs up, and I'm gonna call it actually very enjoyable shit. Yes.